Wow, this snake diet made my head spin of researching, reading, watching videos, but I want to give you the true information about snake diet. Do you want to know why being on a snake diet will make you lose weight? There are pros and cons, and I will talk about them all as a clinical nutritionist and fitness coach. This is my quick disclaimer. This video for entertaining and educational purposes only. Don't do anything I say or anything I advise or recommend. Don't do anything illegal and don't damage your health. You should look after your health and be sensible with pieces of information you get from social media, as some can be so dangerous for your health. Why this snake diet is so popular now? Because people love quick fix diet, and it doesn't matter if it's healthy or not. When people want to lose weight, they want it quick, and 4 or 5 days is the time we would dive into suffering, starving and destroying our health in some way, but convinced we are doing only good to our health. Why 4 or 5 days, you would ask? It's because your motivation goes down on a day 4 and left you completely on a day 5. That's because it's Friday and you want to go party, or simply fed up with dieting as it seems you diet for ages. Then you binge the rest of the week and start again from Monday. Do you recognize that? And convincing yourself that from Monday you will do it properly. This cycle continues week after week, month after month, year after year. First, I watched few videos about snake diet as I never heard about it, and my first thoughts were eating snake or something to do with snake juices or protein. I thought just maybe people invent this special protein or something, but no. It's very strange name to it. Why not call it fasting in combination to low carb diet? That's what sounds better than snake diet. I watched a couple of videos on a channel called Snake Diet. I didn't watch his videos from start to finish because I think he's a slightly mad guy and keeps shouting and swearing and really wants to be heard. But this shouting and swearing don't make sense at all.
Cole's snake diet shredding blueprint have large gut capacities, okay? This is not for fucking fat asses.
When I watch Greg Doucette's channel, he does shout too.
He said it's a dirty junk food. Imagine if Abby Sharp saw that. How dare you, Jeff Nippard, vilifying junk food? How dare you vilify a Pop-Tart?
But he makes sense and has a great physique. He motivates people and he's not a moron. I don't say that Snake Diet channel he's a moron, but you know, okay, leave it. I don't know who and why people follow him, because I think this snake diet is another new fad diet that people fell for it. This little knowledge can be so dangerous. He knows about this diet what to do, but what he doesn't know what it does internally to our health. He knows about this diet like majority of people know roughly about any new fad diets, like overall picture what we should do. But the majority of people don't know what a certain diet does to our cells and how fat process happen if you follow this specific diet approach. Particularly, we all know that you follow some fat diet and it's going to work. And it is probably going to work. The sad part is that people follow these diets with one thing in mind: to lose fat. But very small part of the brain thinks it's the one. They're doing something good to their health. but they're not. I want you to know that not all diets have health benefits. If you remove one thing like fats or carbs or protein, you cannot remove one of these metrics. It's like trying to build a house without bricks or wood, without using cement or in some cases mud. This kind of diet increases our hunger and messes with our immunity and metabolism. Plus, this diet can lead to an eating disorder in the future. Have you thought that? If you're ready to face the consequences, then go ahead with this kind of diet that removes one part of the matrix. Or alternatively, you can stop dieting and reduce your calorie intake and exercise, but don't have just fat or just protein or just carbs. To lose fat is not a rocket science. You don't need to count specific macros like fats, carbs and protein in order to lose weight or gain muscle mass. I tried it, I know it. On this note, my next video will be all about macros and how they affect muscle gain and fat loss. Okay, what you need is to reduce calories. Or if you like to eat that amount of calories every day, then make sure do exercise every day to burn excess calories you add, what can be converted into fat. But mind you, exercise should be hard. You know, when you eat junk food, really like hungry, so you have to be hungry for exercise if you like biscuits or junk food. So exercise like as you eat your favorite food. That's passion you should have when you exercise. If you want the exercise to be effective. Exercise should be hard in order to burn the extra amount of calories. You have to work hard and consistently. That's important. Stay with me, I will talk about snake diet. You will reduce your body fat, but only if you will be in a calorie deficit, as simple as that. Do you probably wonder why is it called snake diet? Here's what I found by Googling what is a snake diet. Robinson says the snake diet lets you lose weight while still maintaining strength. Not sure about it. You won't be strong enough to do a heavy training session. I know this for a fact. You can try it, but I guarantee you won't. Yes, you can do exercise, but you will be more powerful if you add something a little bit before training. Training fasted, it's like pretending you're training. It's like you came to the gym, look around, and that's your training done. That's what I called training fasted. No energy, no results. Energy is our food. Results is our muscle growth and health. Simply. Okay, he compares the eating routine to a wild animal. Really? The snake diet name started as a joke. They eat 10 times their body weight and then they don't eat for days or weeks. That's not snakes, it's including animals that eat big amount of food at once and then don't eat for 2-3 days till they find food. In my opinion, it's so wrong on so many levels. First, we are not an animals and we don't live in a wild. Maybe some do, but I don't. Second, we have a different amount of enzymes to animals. We have a different concentration of enzymes. Again, it's depending on the animal size. Each animal has a genetically programmed to have certain amount of enzymes and quantity too. If you compare this to human, then we are not even close to what they produce. Some animals have a digestive system that is uniquely different. Instead of one compartment to the stomach, they have 4. So how can you compare animal eating and human? I don't get it. Here's another example. As a human, we need vitamin C every day, but like dogs and cats synthesize ascorbic acid from glucose, so they don't need to eat vegetables or salad to get their vitamin C. There are lots of other examples I can give you, but it will be a very long video, and if I dig into a clinical biochemistry, you'll be so bored. Okay, let's get back to weight loss. You lose weight on a snake diet because you are on a calorie deficit. In the same way, you will lose weight on the most of the fat diets, because these fat diets have one thing in common, that's calorie deficit, and that's why it works. Okay, here's another. Some website says that a snake diet is structured plan with a detox period, timed fasting, portion and maintenance phase. What a crap! Who writes this bullshit? I don't know, and who follows it? Probably morons. Here's what snake diet. You start with fasting 48 hours and drink water with a little salt. It's called snake juice. It's kind of replenish electrolytes when you fast. After fasting, you will eat non-starchy vegetables and fatty meat. And you're allowed to eat plant fats. You don't have to eat animal fats only. It's like cooking lean steak with coconut oil, or put olive oil or sesame oil and so on. The goal of this diet is to get you into ketosis state, and that's not a great idea from biochemistry perspective. Check my video on a low carb versus keto diet. After refeeding, you're supposed to go again on 72-hour fast with a snake juice, water and salt. It's a lot of fasting and very little eating, so you will be on a calorie deficit big time. Of course you're going to lose weight, and of course your scale will show what you want to see. Weight go down and you're happy while you're looking at your scales, but for the most part of this process you will feel like half dead. You will feel crap. You could argue and say that you tried a diet before and it didn't work for you, and you have a big hope on this snake diet. Here's why. This diet you tried, it didn't work because maybe it didn't fit your lifestyle and start giving you a headache after already on the second day. Then slowly you come off of this diet. A few weeks later, you find another diet, and that diet could be more successful than the last one. And the reason is that it fits your lifestyle and you enjoy everything about this diet. That's why it worked for you. But usually people blame the diet. But it's not that. You just chose the diet that doesn't suit your lifestyle, and you don't like the taste of that food, and you don't like anything about this diet. That's why it just simply didn't work. Choose the diet that worked for you, like my diet. And it could be any diet, but I will tell you in a minute what my diet and what I suggest. Meanwhile, please don't forget to press like and subscribe to my channel, and please press the little red bell. Thank you. So to lose weight, you simply reduce your calorie intake and keep the matrix like carbs, protein and fats. Listen to your body. Exercise. You have to imagine how you're going to look in 2 weeks' time if you follow by just calories, but including fats, carbs and protein. You will feel more energized and you will feel much happier than being on a specific diet like ketogenic diet or fasting diet or high carb diet. The eating plan, not diet, eating plan have to include everything: fats, carbs and protein. That's the matrix it needs to be for optimal health. Sometimes it's difficult to count calories And some food like biscuits give you quick and lots of calorie at once, and you will then have to use your willpower big time and be hard on it to not grab something sweet and something quick fix, like simple carbs, biscuits, bread, and like that sort of thing, crisps. It's very important, have a volume to your meals. Salads are ideal, volume and low calories. Find low calories veg. They're high in fiber and give you volume. You'll be more satisfied. Exercise is also very important, like breathing, because exercise helps your body to provide nutrients to the places where your body needs them. Sometimes eating healthy is not enough because you need exercise in order to produce certain hormones that are bind and deliver nutrients to the cells. Without exercise, this process is not going to work. Without exercise, your body kind of functions on a first gear. And you know, it's not going to take you far if you drive on your first gear compared if you drive on the 5 gear. Maybe it's a bad example, but it's a very good example. Thank you for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, please support my channel by pressing like and subscribe. I also want to mention all the products I use, like low-calorie syrups, protein shakes, protein bars, what cameras I use, what video editing I use. I have all the links for you at the description below. If you have any ideas for future videos, please comment below or send me an email, the email you see on your screen. Look after your health, and the health will look after you. Thank you. Bye.